The themes of financial empowerment and emotional wellness took center stage at a recent program designed to empower women. The National Council of Jewish Women, Greater Detroit Section, recently presented a dynamic program called Lifelines, Women Taking Control of Their Lives. The event featured women who were experts in the fields of finance, law, and communication, and spoke to a capacity crowd on how women can become empowered in all aspects of daily life.
Every September we have what we call an opening meeting. It's kind of the start of our program year, and we try to have a variety of different topics. And so tonight's our opening meeting was Lifelines. It's giving women the chance to find ways to find empowerment for themselves. And so we had a panel of speakers that touched on different issues. Well, there are many different sides and aspects of empowerment, and for each person it means something completely different. Empowerment for me would be very different than what empowerment is for you or any of the other women here. So financial, the communication, the legal are all aspects that we need to feel empowered, and putting it all together makes us very empowered.
Well, our opening meeting every year, we try to find a topic that is of great interest to our membership and their friends, and it will be helpful in one way or another. And we have in the past had programs on human trafficking, on physical and domestic abuse, and other programs and situations that might affect our women's lives, because we work for individual rights and freedoms for women, children, and families. That's our mission. So this is why we design these things. And when we sat in committee this year to plan our fall meeting, we were bringing up various topics and we said, this time, how about if we do some kind of an empowerment for women along many lines? So we decided to call it Lifelines, and we got a person that gave us some financial information, a person with some counseling information, a person who can help us be kind to each other or those in our lives, and so that we could do a full-pronged attack on the issue of taking power in your own life.
Among the keynote speakers were Beverly Taubachman, Managing Partner of JBT Financial, Inc., Ada Snyder-Kerwin, family lawyer with a master's degree in clinical psychology, and Geraldine Spillman of the Oakland University Continuum Center. They all spoke on innovative approaches women can use to take control of their lives.
Well, the speech tonight at the NCJW meeting came out of their headline for this series, which is Lifeline for Women Taking Control of Their Lives. And I wanted to make sure that women knew the information that they need to make a good decision that they will be okay for the rest of their lives.
I was asked to talk about women and empowerment, and as I was thinking about what to talk about, I decided that I would look at my experience as a lawyer over the last 30 years working with women in divorce, family matters, as well as my work as a criminal defense lawyer.
While each speaker brought various anecdotes, stories, and methodologies to the program, they each also served to remove many popular misconceptions about their chosen fields and their relation to female empowerment.
As women have a lot of fear and insecurity around money issues, mostly because they don't have the information that they need in an understandable format. Empowerment for women means that we can make good choices, good decisions, and you have to have the right information from your finances to your relationships and in your own life, your background, so that you can have the kind of life that you lay out for yourself, and one that works for you.
I think that one of the misconceptions for many women is that divorce is going to be a disaster, and that it's like jumping off the high board. It's the fear of the unknown, and that their life is going to get worse rather than better if they divorce. It has everything to do with empowerment. Divorce isn't just a legal process. It's also a process, hopefully, of growth, of overcoming your anxiety and taking steps so that when the divorce is completed, you're on to the next positive stage of your life for both you and your children. Divorce doesn't need to be a disaster. My hope is that I help women find that life can be better for them and their children, that they're on a path where they can make it better for themselves and their children. So empowerment is 90% of it, because once a woman is empowered, she can start making good decisions for herself and her children.
Program participants hope that attendees took away at least one practical yet vital point from each speech.
Well, I hope the audience can take something personal from themselves, whether it was about a legal issue, whether it was about a communication issue. Whatever the issue is, if they can find one thing that they may say, aha, that is something that's good for me. I can make a change. I can empower myself by taking that one bit of information and moving forward.
The one most important thing that I wanted to get to these women this evening was that they need to take control of their financial lives. It's a decision that they make, and they need to ask the right questions and make it very clear that they're going to be okay and what they have, where it is, why they have it.
One of the things that I hope that the audience took away is to do whatever they need to do and to encourage their daughters and granddaughters to do whatever they need to do to be empowered, to find their voice, to be independent, to understand that they have choices and be willing to make them.
The Lifelines program is a kickoff to NCJW's event season and is one of many that will explore timely topics and themes.
In the next 6 to 8 weeks, we have a follow-up to today's program. It's going to be workshops, 3 different workshops touching on the different issues of Lifelines, of empowering. And people can choose one or all 3 of them. And it will be a smaller discussion. Today was more of a listening. The workshops will be discussion and interactive. And then we're very excited, on October 23rd, we have our Women of Vision annual fundraiser. And this year, our speaker is going to be Elizabeth Smart. And we are just so excited about that. We are honoring 2 community members, Sharon Lipton and Gail Katz. And we have boutiques, and we hope to raise quite a bit of funds so that we can continue with our community service projects and our advocacy work. So we're very excited about this.
To learn more about upcoming NCJW programs, call area code 248-355-3300 or visit ncjwgds.org.